আপনি কি স্টুডেন্ট ভিসা নিয়ে মালয়েশিয়ায় পড়াশোনা করতে চান? তাহলে আর দেরি না করে প্রস্তুতি নিন এখনই। স্বদেশ গ্লোবাল দিচ্ছে মালয়েশিয়া স্টুডেন্ট ভিসার সম্পূর্ণ গাইডলাইন ও প্রসেসিং সাপোর্ট। কোর্স সিলেকশন, ইউনিভার্সিটি অ্যাডমিশন, ভিসা প্রসেসিং থেকে শুরু করে ফ্লাইট বুকিং পর্যন্ত আমরা আছি আপনার সাথে পুরো প্রক্রিয়ায়। আমরা দিচ্ছি মালয়েশিয়া ট্যুরিস্ট ভিসা প্রসেসিং সার্ভিস সহজ, দ্রুত ও নির্ভরযোগ্যভাবে। এবং শুধু তাই নয়, আপনার যে কোনো দেশের এয়ার টিকিট বুকিং এখন মাত্র একটি কল দূরে। সেরা রেট, নির্ভরযোগ্য বুকিং এবং দ্রুত কনফার্মেশন সবকিছু একসাথে। স্বদেশ গ্লোবাল, ভিসা থেকে টিকিট সব এক জায়গায়। আজই যোগাযোগ করুন এবং নিশ্চিত করুন আপনার স্বপ্নের যাত্রা। স্বদেশ গ্লোবাল, যাত্রা শুরু হোক আমাদের সাথে।
Okay, perfect. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me, Star?
Yes, I can hear you well.
Okay, perfect. So people are joining, started to join. So due to some circumstance, I cannot on my camera, but later, maybe after 10 minutes, I will on my camera. And as like we start this program, like introducing one university to our audience every Friday. So today we have really very special guest from Universiti Kuala Lumpur. She is a manager of International Marketing Office, Universiti Kuala Lumpur. And her name I cannot pronounce always, Transholpan, but we call her Esther. And that how we know her as Esther at UniKL. So she's quite long time with University Kuala Lumpur, one of the loyal employee of University Kuala Lumpur, and I think like to share about University Kuala Lumpur is a piece of cake to her, and she knows almost in and out about University Kuala Lumpur. And I really appreciate one things about Esther, that I know one company, one university quite such a long time, and it's really amazing because University Kuala Lumpur itself is a super big university, and the reason I like University Kuala Lumpur because of the name. Every country has unique this, like University Kuala Lumpur, University of Dhaka in Bangladesh is one of the top public university. We call it University of Dhaka, and here is University of Kuala Lumpur. It sounds similar. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Tansolpan. At the same time, please start presenting University Kuala Lumpur, and there will be Q&A session after your presentation. Please, Transolpan, the floor is yours. Yeah. Thank you so very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Sharior. I always call you Mr. Shah. So first of all, I would like to say big thanks to Swadesh Global because you guys have been our loyal partner. You guys have supported us for all these years, and you have been one of the best agents in one of our best partners in Bangladesh. And first of all, I would like to give a little bit introduction about myself and about the university, and also I want to show a video about our university so you can have some visual idea. Maybe I will show the video first. My name is Tanjol Pan, so I'm from the International Marketing Office. Our university is actually quite huge. 1 minute, I will share the video first.
To understand our complex planet, we need people and organizations dedicated to solving global challenge. How are we equipping it? From university, when we think about a university, we always think of it as a building. Long hallways, big auditoriums, test rooms, and even long aisle of books. Shh. Why not see it as more? When you get there, you realize that you're not the only one. You learn from each other. You grow together. It's not always about knowing exactly where you're headed. It's about finding your way. Broaden your innate ability by treasuring like-minded friends and people with varying ideas. Spark brilliant ideas and intellectual conversations that could potentially lead you into something bigger. At Universiti Kuala Lumpur, the next generations of problem solvers are engineers, doctors, economists, chemical technologists, and even marine experts. They are future professionals who create solutions to environmental change and meet global demands. Do you want to be one of them? It's about seeing field with your own eyes and learning from the best. We create future doctors who are improving the life of others. In lab, we create chemical technologists whose inventions are tested, resulting in products that push the boundaries of scientific achievement. Engineering professionals in the aviation industry are born to be the best person in their operations. We develop business experts who are knowledgeable and alert to the changes in the economy. We even produce skilled individuals who are excellent at multimedia and animation to spearhead the nation's entertainment industry. We create marine engineers who specialize in shipping. Even, here are born globally sought-after automotive engineers. Alternative energy specialists are produced with a visionary approach. Count on our medical science technologists to protect your health. Quality control is ensured by the welding engineers we produce. We create railway experts that the countries can benefit from their expertise. What's more, nations can depend on our supply chain engineers for a successful industrial logistics system. It involves us interacting with our environment, giving back to society, and contributing to nationwide causes. This is Universiti Kuala Lumpur, a large community of problem solvers who are dedicated to finding answers to the world's most challenging questions. Of course, it comes with a lot of hard work. Let's move forward together until reaching your full potential. Participate in university activities. Compete in highly competitive competitions. Create and develop scientific measures needed in the future. Despite the hard work, it's a lot of fun. We go to university for education, but in the end, we take away the experience, ultimately carving out your own career paths. Universiti Kuala Lumpur is where the knowledge is applied and dreams realized.
Okay, thank you so much for your attention and for watching this video. So I will start with presenting about University Kuala Lumpur. So before we begin with UniKL, I want to highlight why international students choose Malaysia as a study destination. I totally understand that everybody have their own reasons to choose Malaysia, but this is based on the facts and figures. Malaysia is offering world-class universities that are in the QS ranking, Times Higher Education ranking, and also it's one of the most affordable destinations for education and living as well. The third reason is basically English is one of the widely spoken languages. Even though myself, I'm originally from Kazakhstan, I have been living in Malaysia for almost 15 years. I'm still unable to communicate in Malay language because English is widely spoken and it's not really required for you to learn the local language unless you have your own interest. And then the fourth is a modern and progressive society, multicultural society, and heaven of food options. Dynamic lifestyle because Malaysia is located in Southeast Asia, so where it makes it so much easier for you to travel anywhere from Malaysia. If you want to go to Thailand, Singapore, Indonesia, China, Korea, or any other countries of the Asia, it's very easily accessible with the low-cost airlines. And also it's considered as one of the peaceful and safest countries in Asia. If we talk about UniKL, in Malaysia, basically there are three kinds of university structures. One is a public university, second is private, and third is government-linked university. We call it GLU. So our university is one of those few GLU universities. So we are under the Ministry of Rural and Regional Development. And under that we have MARA, and under that we have MARACOP. So University Kuala Lumpur is owned by the MARACOP 100%. And our university is 1 minute. Let me make the screen full. Okay, so we are offering basically over 100 and more than 147 programs, and in 12 of our campuses. To be really honest, recently our graduates, alumni have been more than 100,000. So the reason why students choose UniKL, because to be really honest, in Malaysia, all the universities are quite good in terms of the quality of education. But our university have some special things that we offer for students. One is practical teaching and learning. So our programs are almost 60% of our programs are hands-on learning, which is practical based. Especially for engineering, it's very good because from day one they will teach you how to use the tools, how to use even to use the screwdriver, the bolt, and all those things, because these are simple things that are very important for engineering. And secondly, it's we have as well, besides the practical learning, we also offer online learning, professional certificates which are embedded in the programs, industrial training, entrepreneurship programs, GHOGs. So these are one of the main reasons that we makes us a bit different. Plus, on top of it, we have huge programs that are in the engineering field. Okay, our university offering 12 campuses. We consist of 12 campuses, and each campus is located in different locations in Malaysia. So we have campus all the way from north of Malaysia to the south of Malaysia. And we are located in Peninsular Malaysia. So if you know, Malaysia has two parts. One is the East Malaysia and one is the West Malaysia. And we are located in the western part of Malaysia, where it's near to, we have campuses in Kuala Lumpur, we have campuses surrounding Kuala Lumpur, we have campuses in Kedah, Perak, Johor, in different states. So I will stop by that separately. Overall, we have programs from foundation to PhD level. So foundation, we have 6 foundation programs, 33 diploma, 72 bachelor, 25 master, and 12 PhD programs in our university. And each campus is specialized in one niche area. So if, let's say, you are going to study electrical and electronic engineering, that will be in UniKL BMI. So BMI, British Malaysia Institute, is located in Gombak. Gombak is actually still in the territory of Kuala Lumpur, where we have programs like specifically for electrical, electronic engineering, medical electronics, which is one of the unique programs, and telecommunication engineering. So these programs are all starting from the diploma level to PhD level is offered there. Second, when we go to the right, is our IPO, UniKL RCMP. That's the medical programs. So there we have like MBBS, pharmacy, nursing, physiotherapy, psychology, such programs. And then we also offering one of the unique programs in our university, which is aviation. So we are one of the, I would say, the top university for aviation school. So in aviation, we are offering aircraft engineering and aviation management. It's more towards the maintenance part of the aircraft. Then we have a business school. In business school, we offer all the programs of business related to management, marketing, international business, and also we are offering unique programs like analytical economics and also fintech, financial technology. So for example, if you're using like now, you have a lot of payment gateways, right? A lot of like PayPal kind of things. These are all basically fintech related programs. And then we have a program related to automotive engineering. Automotive engineering, we are offering things like, it's more towards the manufacturing of the automotive. We cover each and every aspect, like electrical, mechanical, and also the design of the automotive. Then we have IT. So as you guys know, at the moment, one of the highest number of students that are coming for is mainly IT programs because it's highly in demand. And in IT, we are also going to start offering AI programs. It's a very new program for us, and we also have like game development. As you know, that software development like is different than game development, so they need to use different systems. So we have software engineering as well as game development, multimedia programs, animation programs, like which are very unique as well in that field. Then we have marine engineering. Marine, we also focus on shipbuilding. So how to build a ship, basically, the structure, the electrical, electronic part, marine engineering, the maintenance of it, maritime operation, basically, those countries that have access to the sea, that would be one of the best programs for them. Then we have MFI, where we have programs related to welding, air conditioning, industrial refrigeration, mechanical, mechatronic engineering, and robotics, as well as related to it's actually one more program is like automotive side, but it's motors maintenance of automotive. Then we have MySet for chemical engineering. So we are also offering chemical engineering, bioengineering technology, food safety. It's like, for example, if let's say you want to become an inspector in the halal food industry, so you want to know like before the restaurants have that halal logo, there's an inspection, right? So we also have like certificates even for halal. And we also have MESTEC for medical related programs like biomedical sciences, environmental sciences. These are also one of the unique programs. And also we have in Unical MIDI, we call it like Malaysia Italy Design Institute, we have design programs, but these are not very deep, general design. It's more like product design, industrial design, fashion design. Then we also have an Asia Rail Center inside the MIDI. Last but not least is MyTech, which is in the southern part of Malaysia. It's near to Singapore. We have related programs to quality engineering, industrial logistics, process instrumentation, facilities maintenance, and also one more thing is we're offering there is petroleum engineering. Overall, as I mentioned, we have more than 147 programs. We also prepare our students for foundation programs. This is like pre-France, pre-Korea, pre-Russia, and these programs are basically prepare them for, they do the foundation here and then they go for the bachelor's in those countries based on the universities that we have partnership. And this is one of the very unique thing because, in the world, if you take an example, right, in every year, we have like millions and millions of people graduating bachelors, and millions of people graduating from masters. But what makes you unique? Let's say in one class we have let's say one intake we have 6,000 students graduated. Out of the 6,000, they're all competing for similar jobs in the industry, and that's from one university. And if let's say you take all the universities in Malaysia or overseas, you will see that you will have a big pool of people who have graduated. But when it comes to CV, what can make you a little bit outstanding is basically your additional certificates, or we call it like professional certificates that you take during your study that actually enhances your employability chances. So therefore, our university is offering professional certificates based on the programs. For example, if you take an accounting program, you will get exemption from ACCA. So that actually allows you to become a chartered accountant eventually. If let's say you're taking networking, you have a Cisco certificate, which is CCNA. If let's say you are going for computer system security, you can go for EC Consult certificates, where you will get the ethical hacking certificates. So something like that for even EASA. If let's say you study aircraft engineering, you can take up some of the modules of the EASA as well. So there is like so many added value based on your bachelor degree. And of course, the most important question is after you graduate, where can you work or what can you do? So this is a statistics that we have collected in 2023. So we do believe that the student numbers may most probably have increased. All over the world, we have students who are currently working. You can see that we have all the way from US, Canada, to the European countries, Middle East, in Asia, East Asia, Southeast Asia. So we have students who are working in different countries of the world. And most of the majors that they are in is basically engineering, management, IT programs that they are currently working with. So this actually shows that our degree is recognized. And if, let's say, students want to pursue further careers in different countries, it's one of the opportunities for them. And the world is all about collaboration. So our university, we are also collaborating with different countries of the world. And we have global projects with different companies. So we have overall more than 500 active partners. We call them strategic partners. So these partnerships are basically locally is we have 274, and overseas also we have partnerships. Sorry, and these companies are basically, they are partnering in different areas. Some of them are in lab. Some of them are internships, some of them are doing research together, they're doing some developing certain products, it's like in different areas of the industry we are doing collaboration. So in Malaysia itself, we have a big organization like Petronas, Tenaga Nasional, Proton, MDEC, Westin Hotels, Sam Darby, which are like very big names in Malaysia. But overseas, if you go for like Tesla, SpaceX, Cisco, Adobe, Mary Kay, Google, in Europe, like Ferrari, Volvo, Siemens, like we have what is in our industry, we are working with partners all over the world. And this is a very unique concept, because this one is, whenever I present this concept to students and also to the teachers in different countries, they get really amazed. Like, this is the first time that we hear such a concept, which we call a teaching factory concept. So what it does is basically, we as a university, we don't want students just to come, get the papers and out, but we also want the industry to be inside the campus. So basically, the real organization, real companies are working inside our university, they're operating inside, and they're also hiring our students as part-timers, as interns. They can do the internship, the part-time, to gain experience. And plus, those companies are operating as well. So especially in a technical field like aircraft, in marine, or in rail, it's quite difficult to find the part-time job or experience. And so that's why our university have found the pathways as well for them. So if you see, we have in our 12 campuses, we have more than 30 companies operating, and they have hired more than 1,000 of our students for these teaching factories. So if, let's say, you take an example like MIAT, which is very famous for aircraft engineering. We have MHS Aviation, Galaxy Aerospace, Hammock Helicopters, and Asia Aerotechnics. These are the companies that are operating inside our campus, that have also our students are doing the internship or part-time work there. And if, let's say, you go for like one more is quite famous, is, let's say, for MIT, we have the Cisco labs. The students can also get experience. If you go for MIMET, we have companies as well over there based. So this is a very good opportunity. If anybody wants to gain experience, knowledge, practical training, this is one of the opportunities that we give to the students. And for education pathways, as I know and understand very well, in Bangladesh, there is the one that comes from the Bangladesh government school, and second is from the private school side, which is like they get A levels, O levels, or they go for like some other international qualifications, right? So the good thing about our university is we accept both. It's basically not only our university, but in Malaysia in general. So if, let's say, you are coming from O levels, which is you have finished like only 5 subjects or 6 subjects or 7 subjects of O levels, you can choose to go either for foundation in the university, which is one of the shortcuts for you, because you will also get 50% scholarship for foundation. Or you can go for A levels, which will take you another 2 years to finish your A levels. But if you think about future, like in 10 years, 20 years, it's not the most important thing is for you is your they wouldn't say, okay, you came based on A levels or O levels, because as long as you have your degree, right? So foundation is actually serves you as is a pathway for you. So that's why we usually encourage our students after, if let's say after O levels, if you want to proceed for university, that's one of the best options. But there are some students who say, no, I want to pursue until A levels because they have their personal reasons. First, in O levels, their age is very young. So they say, maybe I want to stay longer with my family. I want to get more time with them. Then, of course, that's also a better option for you to go all the way to A levels. But after O levels, you can go for either diploma or foundation. If you go for diploma, the good thing is after completing diploma, if you want to start working, you can do that, and then you can take up your bachelor's as part-time. I mean, it's not necessary in Malaysia, but anywhere in the world. But the best is, for me, my personal advice is, if you can go with foundation, then go for bachelor. That's the easiest pathway for you, or A levels to bachelor. Then after you finish your bachelor's, usually you can go for master's. It will be from 1 to usually 2 years, but sometimes it can go to 3 years. Then the postgraduate, like PhD level, it will be from 3 to 4 years, but maximum could be up to 7 years. And these are the international recognitions. Basically, we have besides the embedded certificates and recognitions, we also have recognition from the accords like Sydney Accord, Washington Accord. As you know, as an engineering student, you need to have a recognition from engineering board. If it is not recognized by engineering board, then that is actually the certificate will not be recognized overseas. So that's why our university certificate is recognized worldwide. Besides that, we have like recognition from IMO for marine engineering, for medical. We recently got approval from Maldives Medical Board, and also we have approval from Thailand as well. But in general, if let's say they want to even go to US after finishing medical, there's no issue as long as they pass the exam in that country. And also we have special recognition in Commonwealth countries, in Middle East, and some of the other countries that are required for the special recognition, we call it. And we have a huge number of alumni working in Middle East as well, in aviation line, in IT and business management areas as well. And for aviation, we are recognized by EASA. So we are the training, authorized training center in Asia, basically. And also we are recognized by DCA. It's actually approved training organization as well. And besides that, we have like some other recognition from different industries as well. Okay, in terms of application, because we do recognize Swadesh as our partner, so we usually encourage students to apply through our partners. They can just contact you directly, and for application-wise, we usually require minimum documents for admission for bachelor and as well as postgraduate programs. And for the visa process and application, in generally, if you see that application of the visa will take between 1 to 2 months, depending on how fast the case will be considered. But in generally, all the process is done by the university, or so they can basically submit all the documents to the university. We will create the application. And then once the visa is approved, usually it's a 14 working days, which is like, I would say maybe 3 weeks plus minus. And then after the visa is approved, then they can apply for single entry visa. Usually they do it at the embassy. Now some countries, they have introduced e-visa as well. And then after that, they will travel to Malaysia. So once they travel to Malaysia, they need to inform us at least 1 week to 10 days before. Then once they arrive to Malaysia, we will, as a university, we will assist them with medical screening. All the international students must go through medical screening. Once they pass their medical checkup, then they will be able to get a visa, basically a 1-year visa, multiple entry visa. So students can go in and out of the country unlimited time. So there's no restriction on that. And so I think this is actually very short brief about the university. And in terms of like the fee and about the scholarships, I can also highlight a little bit on that. Basically, our university is the tuition fee is very affordable in general. So if let's say you're talking about business programs, that will be between 15 to 16,000 Malaysian ringgit. It's around 3,400 to $3,700 per year. And then if you're going for like engineering field, it will be between $4,000 to $5,000, which is starting from 16,000 all the way to 22,000 ringgit. Like this is approximately. And then we have also some programs like medical programs are usually on a higher end. Medical will be around $16,000 per year. And also like fintech and all those programs will be more than $6,000 per year. But on average, our fee of the university between $4,000 to $5,000 per year. And for the scholarship, we only offer for foundation programs, and foundation is 50%. So for foundation, we offer around 50%, but provided that students need to continue bachelor's with us. So that's basically shortly about our fee structure and scholarships. And I will open the flow to the Q&A. So maybe if anybody have questions, we will be able to ask all the questions here.
Okay, thank you so much for your great presentation. This is Jubair Hussain. Nice meeting you. And
Yeah.
thanks. I'm sorry for late joining. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so we're going to our question and answer section.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So Sufia Yusuf, she asking us, dear madam, what is the minimum CGPA requirement for admission in UNIKL for master's programs?
Okay. For masters, we have two kind. One is coursework, one is research. So if let's say coursework for MBA is 2.5 out of 4. But if let's say you go for research,
2.5.
2.5 out of 4. But for research, it will be 2.75 out of 4.
Okay. 2.75 out of 4 for research, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I hope Sufia Yusuf, he got her answer. And another one. Okay, so Rizvi Jubaid, I am currently studying in UNIKL, a very good university. Thank you, Rizvi Jubaid.
Yeah, thank you.
And Sufia Yusuf. Okay. Sufia Yusuf asking us, how long will it take to issue the offer letter?
Okay, usually if all the documents are submitted between 1 to 3 working days for undergraduate
1
programs.
to 3 working days.
3, yeah. But if let's say postgraduate, between 1 to 2 weeks time.
Okay. For
Yeah.
post-study, PhD, right?
Yeah, PhD will be 1 to 2 weeks offer letter.
Okay, great. Okay. SM Fahad Abdullah commented as, I know UNIKL University also good. And another one.
Thank you.
Okay, when someone applied to UNIKL, how long will it take to complete all the process?
Okay, we usually encourage students to apply at least minimum 2 months before, but even in 1 month or so we can complete. The best is if they submit all the documents correctly and the payment, everything goes well for the visa. Usually maybe from the admission to arrival, it might take around 1 month. Minimum, but maximum could be 2 months.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, got 2-year study gap. Okay, Sufia Yusuf asking us, how long UNIKL accepted as a study gap?
Okay, study gap, we can consider. So, for example, if a student have after the high school, he wants to go for, let's say, for bachelor within like 2-3 years is no problem. But If more than 3 years, then we will require an experience, what he has been doing for this time. So if he's been working, gaining experience, or doing things like, maybe he's been doing some kind of a short course or so things, that will be considered as as assessment, and we can do admission based on that. But more than 5 years, it will be a bit challenging.
Okay, so 2 or 3 years it's normal. No need any
Normal,
working experience.
yeah, yeah. But more than
Okay.
5, it will be a bit challenging unless they have a very strong reason, like, okay, I have, I have been doing this project, or I have been busy with this or things. It's no problem. But if more than 5, it will be a bit. It's based on the assessment, basically.
Okay, based on assessment, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
And Anika Ahmed, my younger brother, studied at engineering and got very good result from UNIKL. Okay, Anika Ahmed,
That's
Anik,
nice.
he commented, yeah, his younger brother studied engineering and got very good result from UNIKL.
Congratulations. That's really
Okay,
nice.
yeah, congratulations
Yeah.
to Anik Ahmed, younger brother. And IELTS is mandatory. So Tasin Jubaida asking us, IELTS is mandatory for UNIKL?
Okay. Okay, it's actually it depends. For example, if you're coming from O level, A level, for most of the programs, not mandatory, except for medical. Medical, yes, they will require IELTS, especially for nursing. Second is,
Especially
if
for
let's
nursing.
say, yeah, for nursing, doesn't matter, you whatever background is, you need to provide IELTS. But if let's say you have taken O levels or A levels, British curriculum, American curriculum, IB, then IELTS is not required. But if you're coming from a Bangladeshi government school certificate, which is HSC or SSC, then IELTS is required. And minimum score for IELTS is 5.0, maximum is 6.0, depending on the program.
Okay, minimum 5.0, maximum 6.0, depending on program, right?
Program, yeah.
Okay. So who is completed or O level and A level, no need their IELTS
Yes.
requirements. And
Yes.
if they wants to admit it for medical program, then I think it's could be nursing. So
Yes.
their IELTS is mandatory.
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay, okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, visa processing, Unicel have okay, yeah, okay. Someone asking, visa processing. Is there any helping for visa processing from our
Yeah, of course.
university or Unicel?
Yeah, yeah. We will do the whole visa processing. Just the students or need to provide the required documents to us. With the payment, we will do everything A to Z. If any issue in the visa processing, we will assist on that.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
So they will assist us, so no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know much nice presentation. Thank you for answers.
You're welcome.
Okay, so student asking us Soyoda Tasin Juwayada after completing their bachelor program, so they will get the post-study work permit in Malaysia.
Okay, this is actually is based on countries. So currently, EMGS have given limited number of countries that they can get post-study visa. So that's why Bangladesh is still not in the list yet. So students, after they finish the study, they have to either return to their home, or unless they get a job in Malaysia, then they can convert their visa from student to work visa.
So they will not get the post-study work permit for 1 year,
No, not for every country. Actually, they have it only for limited country.
only for limited country.
Yeah,
So, from Bangladesh is not possible.
not yet, not in the list yet. I think they will
Okay,
include in the stages.
okay. For master's program, is it possible to get the post-study work permit?
Actually, it's for all the program.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so it's based on the country actually at the moment.
Okay, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's based on the country. So Bangladesh now is not eligible for this opportunity.
Yes.
Okay, what should a student do if he does not? Okay, what should a student do if he does not get a visa to join the Mersin Tech?
You okay? It's actually a very long time. Now we are in November, so if let's say you apply now, you will for sure get your visa if your documents everything is okay. But if let's say in case you cannot catch up the intake for March, let's say your visa
Mm-hmm.
get delayed all the way until March, then no problem. You can go for July intake, October intake for the next year, until unless your visa is valid for 6 months, you can come in. Usually, let's
Okay.
say the students get the visa for September, but then he say, "Oh no, I cannot go because of family issues or something happens in their family." So no
Yeah.
worries, they can delay their intake for next intake, but provided the visa is only given for 6 months. So within 6 months, if they can catch up the next intake, nearest intake, then they can come. No, no worries.
Okay. So Uniquel will help to extend the semester, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
We will put. I mean, we will. We call it like we transfer them from one intake to another intake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone asking a bachelor program. Okay. How long it takes EMGS time for bachelor program?
The process, the visa, you mean?
Actually, she asking how long it takes to complete the EMGS period for bachelor program.
You mean to, okay. For the question is a bit unclear, but I assume it's like she's asking
Actually,
how long
EMGS
does it take
timing,
to get the
EMGS
visa? Yeah, EMGS process, right? Overall.
timing for
It's
bachelor
actually
program.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually not really based on the program, but overall, the visa
Okay.
processing is regardless from foundation all the way to PhD is the same process time, but provided all the documents are correctly submitted.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. So what is the normal timing for EMGS?
It's usually between shortest is usually 3 to 4 weeks, the shortest, and you can go up to like 8 weeks if in case there's any additional documents required. But it's on
Mhm.
average, I would say between 3 to 5 weeks.
3 to 5 weeks.
Yeah, this is our
Oh,
experience.
this is experience. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Okay. So our question is almost finished. So I
Mhm.
have some question.
Hi.
Okay. 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 Please continue.
Let me unmute. Yeah, thank you so much, Esther. Your presentation is really super informative, and
Thank you
we
so
get
much.
clear idea about Unicale, and our students, audience, they get really clear idea about Unicale. But now I have the final question, like what actually scholarship we can offer at the moment for Bangladeshi students. Like let's say
Okay.
some of the universities they are offering 100% foundation scholarship, sometimes 30% from their first year tuition fee, 50%
Mm.
from their first year tuition fee. So Unicale does providing something
Yeah.
scholarship for the Bangladeshi students. Can you
Yes.
share a bit
Actually,
about the
yeah.
scholarship for Bangladeshi students?
So basically, for it's not really for Bangladeshi, but it's overall all international students. For foundation program, they all of them can get 50% scholarship, provided that they will continue their bachelor with us. So if let's say the student, except the medical, if let's say they're going for foundation in business or in computer technology or science and technology or science, art, all those programs can be 50% scholarship from the tuition fees of the first year foundation. And then there are exceptional cases we give up to 100%, but that is usually given like 10 students a year. Students need to apply for it, and then but they should have exceptional results during their school. So everything should be with A. if let's say they're submitting with O levels, if let's say they're going for like 5 subjects, especially like mathematics, science subjects, must be A. If all those are met, then they can go for up to 100% scholarship. But for bachelor, unfortunately, we don't have. And also for PhD programs or master's programs, sometimes there are research grants. So research grants are basically that is given to the supervisor, and supervisor can allocate it to their own students. So that is actually additional, but it depends basically. Yeah,
I see. Perfect.
yeah.
No, and comparing to other universities, UNICAL research program is really the teaching sector is really competitive.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear again. Can you repeat it, Char?
No, from comparing to other university, UNICAL fees structure for masters and PhD is really competitive.
Yes, exactly. Actually, for all the programs, actually our fee is considerably affordable for the international students, because our university is a government linked university. So even in terms of the registration fee or in terms of the bachelor tuition fee, it's quite competitive, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it from my end, and of course there is not much question from the audience as well. And after this, okay, so if uh, if there is no Q&A, and I would like to share the final message for our audience and students, and for the Bangladeshi student especially, what is your final sharing the message for, and then we can end our session.
Yeah, sure. First of all, again, I want to say thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to go live with your platform. And as a UniKL, we have welcomed a big number of Bangladeshi students this year, and we're always happy to have students from all over the world. And for Bangladesh, we have, I would say, a good number of students, and it's a good community that we are having in our university. And we will always welcome you in our university, and it will be your home far away from home. So we're always happy to see students in our university. So if there is anything that we can assist from our university side, we will do our best. And whoever is coming to study in Malaysia, I would say that most importantly is the mindset. With what mindset you come and what you want to get, what you want to see, you will see and get what is inside your mind. So if you are coming with a positive mind, with good hopes, you will get good things in life. But if you're coming with negative mind, of course, always the negativity will follow you. So that's why I always say to the students, like, university life is the best experience, and it's never repeated twice in your life. So take the full opportunity, build a good network with other students, and after that, the world is yours to go and explore.
Wonderful, wonderful. What a motivation. Yeah,
Thank you.
it's really another level of motivation for tonight, Friday night. It's most
Thank
likely
you.
Bangladesh is a holiday. So it's a great
Yeah,
motivation for all of us,
yeah,
not only the students, only
yeah,
even the professional also. That
yeah,
what one things I like from you, Esther. Whenever you talk something, even during our normal discussion also, we find something like, motivation. So I don't
yeah.
know how
Thank you
you
so much.
receive it. Maybe, yeah, family,
Thank you.
books that help you to be that kind of,
Yeah,
yeah,
maybe.
you
Yeah.
always spread motivation is very good things
Thank you so
about you.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Thank
with
you
with
so
that,
much.
I would like to end our session for tonight.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
thank you so much for your time, Transolpan, again, once again.
Yeah.
And we'll be in touch,
Sure.
inshallah. Until
Sure.
then,
Thank you,
please take
inshallah.
care. And thank you, Jubair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you, Tanshul. Thank you,
Yeah.
Shahriar Bhai.
Yeah.
take
See
care.
Thank
you
you
See
so
you
soon,
much,
soon.
inshallah.
guys.
Have a good
Yeah.
night.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum
Assalamu
Assalamu
assalam.
alaikum.
Have a
alaikum.
good night.